But just wanted to show y'all. This is the motor. I don't have a, well, I got a thermostat in there, but I busted a hole in it when I had put those radiators on it. So I got this radiator. A guy gave it to me, but it been leaking since day one. So I'm gonna just, I don't want to get a new radiator for the running on the run stand. So, but I might have to. Or if I get another one, I just take the one of my older ones and just put it on this thing. But I wanted to show y'all this, and the purpose of this video today is when you get an engine and if it's out already and you got the privilege of running it and you just put new seals and everything on it, just make sure nothing ain't leaking, because those few minutes that you start the motor and you like, oh, I'm so glad, and it runs, and that don't mean shit. All of those seals that you put on there, I put an all-pan gasket on this one. I put intake manifold gaskets and seals. I put a rear main seal in the back. Put the flywheel on here, but I'm just mainly talking about seals. And I don't see anything leaking, but that first time I had to retighten my all-pan gasket, and I thought I had a little bit coming from the rear main, just a little bit, but I mean, I don't see nothing no more. And this engine probably got about 7 hours of run time on this stand. Sometimes I just basically let it run for 2-3 hours straight. And I mean, it keeps it cool right here. Every now and then I just come put some water in the radiator, but if you can, put it on the run stand, check the oil pressure for hours and just look at it, make sure it's good. Check for any leaks. See right here? It's not leaking down, but you can see the residue. But that's where it was leaking from last time. So my hand is a little, not oily, but I mean, everything is dry. You don't want to deal with this stuff after you put it back in the truck. So I'm just going through, watching for leaks. I'll be getting another radiator and put on here in the temp gauge to look at my temperature. And the alternator is charging, it's doing its thing. So just, if you got a run stand or you got any kind of stand you can put to get that engine running for at least a couple of days or a week or two. I'm gonna let this one stay on here another month, and I'll start it maybe once or twice a week and let it run a few hours. Just to make sure there's no leaks. It costs you way less money letting it run like this than taking it out of another, putting it in a vehicle and taking it back out and letting it run. So I did not change my timing cover gasket. I didn't see it leaking. I still don't see it leaking. So I know one day it's gonna leak, but it might buy me a little time before then. So, but if you can, put it on the run stand and let it run if you can wait. If you can't wait, then just put it in your truck, I guess. But I want to tell you, if you done took it loose and you like 100% sure nothing is leaking, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because you don't know until you let everything get hot and run. Just hearing the motor run for 5 seconds or 2 minutes, that's not going to determine a leak when everything gets nice and hot and the oil thins out, and your oil pressure is not going to even be the same. When the oil thins out, you just need to just watch everything, keep an eye on everything, and basically check it. You can go over everything. You can walk around the front, back side of the engine, everywhere. When it's in a truck, you're just mainly looking at the front. But you can get under here real easy and change anything you need to change. So just giving y'all a tip on that. I got tie straps right here, and I got a jack stand on each side, and it's bolted around this little cart thing. It don't. You could put it on the trailer. You could put anything, but just try to get it off of the oil pan if you can. If your motor is heavy, and it's worth it, man. It's worth it. So these manifolds won't be on here when I run it. It's going to hook back up to my stock headers, but don't want to make the video too long. It's already in about 6 minutes or something. So just letting y'all know, this is what I recommend if you're going to put an engine in your car, and before you paint it and everything, just make sure everything is leak free. Thank y'all for watching. Catch you on the next one.